saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Prime Time contest between these Road Warriors and the New Orleans Saints. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. 33. Sharp. 17. Black Ultra. Set.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. And that's caught. Tucker Kraft. Yeah, he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Young on the play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Drill green. Set. Ready. 52 blue.
Man in motion here.
Red. Cycle. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You're going to have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. And a nice return out of it. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Set of downs for him from the 31. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's Pacheco on 3rd. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Bronk, they're already facing 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's got to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's down to almost, they're going to give him the 30 here. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The second down run by Pacheco. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 5.
On the gun, on 3rd down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. It's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Groupie sends it through. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10. And they're on the 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Josh loose, incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ewers. Headed out right. And he goes. The Panthers got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's good room at the 35. No one's around him. He's got space. Isaiah Pacheco. There it move. He adds the extra point. And the Saints make it a 10-point ball game.
Saints 10, Panthers nothing.
Now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Cut.
Young looking to throw. Throw is there for a long day Gadsden. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pick up at 17. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Hey,
It's a gain of 17 yards.
This is great.
And the Panther first down.
Play action now. Young. That's caught by Hubbard. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Panthers cut into a field goal game. Well, they set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Now an inside give to Walker. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the leg quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third downs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down, they want the ball. But a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Here we go, 60 yards.
It's Pacheco again. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That's your man. That's your man.
So it looks like it'll be 2nd and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's yours. On the move, past the 40. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Zone read, it's Pacheco. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read and it winds up losing them 3 yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Staring down, that down in distance, it was going to take some type of big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
Here we go. Here we go.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Young working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Set, hut. Snap. Black 40.
Motioning the tight end now.
Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Right.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. Let's set up the screen. It's Hubbard. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Ready?
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Come on, set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, you at least force this 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, Well, he just couldn't quite hang on. Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch, whole new ball game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
One last play before the break. The final throw before the break. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Walker running to the right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go now. Hey, Mercy.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to it. I'm going to say brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. They could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he is wasn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throw here, third down. Got his man. This is McMillan. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Young. This is Leggett working the left side. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 32 on that play. That's good for the Panthers first.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready,
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
right. Here we go. Check, man. Yellow, red, yellow. Check, huh?
And going play action, Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
Black, 95. Strike, set.
Handoff out of the pistol. Here's Hubbard. He's got it in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints
10. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. To throw. Here's Ewers. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Offensive line fast.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the option, they give it to Pacheco. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's two looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards. And
he's on the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints cut it to 1 late in the third. Groupie to try that point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
He isn't holding up. There you drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the fourth. So a really tough spot here. This is third and a country mile.
Ready. Green jet 33. Yellow.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Third and long. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And goes to the hurry up here.
But it leads to fourth down.
Fourth down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Ewers throwing out of the pistol. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. We're dudes shredding a defense just like that.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Buys time, rolling right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
In the shotgun, yours. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Grabbing for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. They haven't caught it yet! And he does! Touchdown! Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. First guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here's now to throw. Throw left side, complete. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And the carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's yours. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is to throw. is made down the right sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
27, Panthers 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. It's just one loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
15. And the Panther first down.
Ready?
Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. Not just catch them and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's got it inside the 25. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
31.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the double.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Set, hut, set.
Back to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap now to Young. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Young working from the gun. Still has some space inside the 35. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Buenos Aires first down.
Young on the play action. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. There's the timeouts for the last times they could afford to take a sack, and now they're down to maybe their final snap.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Let's go. Go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he gets this forward to the 19. Here's the timeout as expected. Just 1 second on the clock. A 3-point difference and overtime possibly on the way. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. The kick is good. He got it. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
First throw of overtime. Kraft has it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Hit. He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. This is Leggett. It's working the left side. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Saints' 31-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go red. Fixed grill green. Black ultra. Steel black. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here we go. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. That's going to bring up fourth down. Important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
He did his job, Kate. Field goal gives him the lead. Now all eyes turn to his defense to see if they can finish this win out.
We'll see if their defense can hold now and finish off an overtime win as the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's his turn in overtime. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second and 10.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. To throw, Ewers. Hits his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot problem. They're going to be left 2 yards short now. It's fourth down.
4-yard gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And the game is over thanks to that interception. Picked up by the